Hey guys, hey! Hey. Alright, so we kind of left off after we did some little bit of journal spots and we added this Jesus picture. We created these pockets that you could see. Uh-oh. A little bit of glue seeped through. That's okay. I forgot we added this pocket here. And we added this pocket here. So if you're getting here, say hi. Say hello and all the things. So we have some places to kind of add things that I want to add things. So in the kit, you guys will get one of these paper bags. And this also can get used as a pocket and a pocket. But I want to show you what you can do with this to create two kind of cool separate pockets, okay? These little bags come from, I get mine at Michael's. You can get them on Amazon. They measure 3.5 inches by just about 7 inches. Hey, Miss Dina. She says, hey, sweet grandma. Listen, grandma can only stay on for a bit because grandma has to return Alara's dog back to her today, which means I get to see the baby again today, which I'm excited for. So, plus Larry's mom is going to ride along with me and we're going to do all the fun things. So we're going to do this bag pocket with a second bag pocket, and then I'm going to show you what to do with, these envelopes that you can create a journaling place that's pretty and you can tuck into, your tuck spots. I'm leaning towards the blue, but I'm going to let you guys decide, blue or pink. You guys can decide that, and I'm going to show you what to do with the paper bags. Now, you can use this in any journal. It doesn't have to be in this journal, but we're going to use it here. And what we're going to do is we're going to start by trimming this off. And I just line it up to 6 3/4 and just trim this off. So now if you wanted to create a pocket and a pocket, you could glue these two sides and that would create a pocket here. And then it would also create a pocket up here. Depending on how you glue it in, you could get a pocket here, a pocket here. Got in a hurry waiting for you and glued the card front upside down. Oh no. Sorry. But what we're going to do is we're going to cut this and we're going to make a little like pulling piece here. So I always forget which direction that this goes. Oh, it goes on the top up here. Okay, so at that little fold that's in the bag, that natural fold, I just pull this little lip back and slice this off. And then we have this little bag piece that when it's glued down, we'll be able to give this a pull, and this is going to open up into this kind of cool little tuck place where you could put like little prayers or whatever you like. But then you're left with this. Check this out. So you're left with this. And it's kind of like just a tunnel. So what we're going to do is we're just going to glue together the bottom end down here, you guys. Rico, what's the matter? I think the dog is ready to go home. Because he's acting like, I really want to get out of here. When's it time to go? So just glue that down, you guys. And then, you can glue whatever you want over the top of this. So there is some dictionary paper included in the kits. And see right here, this up here, it says New Testament, New Thought. So we're just going to give this a tear. I'm just going to lay this on here. And we're just going to rip it, you guys. And we're just going to create kind of like a fun little cluster on here using this pretty dictionary paper. Just like that. We're going to glue this on here. Whoops. It should have tore up there and it didn't. Right, and then we can do some fun stuff on here, right? So we had this little bird piece. We could add this as part of this pocket cluster because it's going to be a pocket cluster on the page like so. So we're going to put it here. This is where the pocket is going to expand, is going to go. And then we're just going to add some clustering pieces to make it kind of fun. So we got our little bird piece, and then we have all of, like, I have all of this stuff that I've been cutting out, fussy cutting. I am not much of a fussy cutter. I don't particularly really like to do it, but you know, there's some things that we can do and use and create and all the fun stuff for this stuff. But look at, so here's this bird here. In everything, give thanks. I'd have to use my old lady eyes. For this is the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning you. 1 Thessalonians. So we can add this as part of this little cluster piece. And just make this fun. And then, you know, we can slip in whatever we want into the pockets. So let's build this part first. Okay. Whew. I have a case of the sniffles. I think I have allergies. No kidding. So we're just going to add it's a little chilly in my house this morning. And I think my glue is telling me that. I think the glue is like, excuse you. It's a little chilly in here. We're just going to put this down there, like so. All right. So I'm going to tell you, I have to return the dog today. Please put that on, right? So now we have this little box, this little this little pocket bag. It's a bag. We created another bag. And so what we want to do is decide, where does this stuff need to go to create this little cluster like so. So like just how high? So I think we're going to go up. We're going to go pretty high. Okay. Take your circle punch, or if you have a thumb notch, you can thumb notch this and just give it that little nip. That little nip is going to give it so that, you know, whoever gets it, they know it's a pocket. Now, I'm not going to create a pocket in a pocket, because we're doing a bunch of like decorative stuff on here too. Woo, but you could have created a pocket in a pocket just by gluing only 3 sides wherever you wanted that to go. So we're going up pretty high, like so. Okay. And then we're going to do, you have to go up high enough because I want this both to cover over that bag with the dictionary. It does say New Testament up here, so I'm good with that. And so when you're building a cluster, what you can do is just add things on that you think are going to look cool. Now, yeah, exactly. The only thing that is to keep in mind, nothing's permanent until you glue it flat. Once you glue it flat, then it's permanent. Okay, so like I could be looking at this. Now I know I'm not going to put that on there because it's too bulky, but you know, maybe I'm going to put something like this on here too. Oh, I forgot to grab my little words, my little cut apart words. We're going to grab those quick. So, you know, you line something up and then you go, oh, I don't really like that. Maybe I like something else. You know, that's fine. You can figure it out as you're going along. You could take something like this. Just like that. And just build on it. So this is our pocket. Okay, it's going to be a tight sliding pocket. Something just slipped over there. And we're good. I think I like that. So we're going to just start gluing some things down. You got your box of goodies. That's good. You got a pretty big box. Some of you guys got a lot of stuff at that last auction. A lot of good. You're going to be going through that stuff for a while. All right, so I noticed when I had this on there that the New Testament, when I line this up, I wanted to still be able to read the dictionary description of New Testament. Now, you guys in the kits, I don't know what kind of dictionary pages you guys got. I wasn't paying attention. I just tore and gave. So just keep that in mind. And we're going to go with this up here. Whoops. Well, I have a lot of ideas that I build up to a book like this, so it's not like I just like dove into it either. Like I knew some of the things that I wanted to do. So you have to also do that. You also have to put some things in mind of what you want to do. That's why an ideas book is a great thing to make, because like just say, I should have put this down first. Just say I was doing this in an ideas book. Then I can come back to my ideas book when I'm making a journal and I can go, oh, that's right, I know how to make these. And then you don't really forget about it. Okay, so there we go. I have to go grab something in the other room. Give me 1 second, please. Okay, sorry. Yeah, some of those have the ephemera packs that I gave you the links for on Amazon. The one had these like words in it, and I think that's a lot of fun. So you know, you can find something that you like and you can add it to wherever, across the top, down here, wherever. This I'm leaving alone for journaling or adding a photo. This I'm probably leaving alone. I don't know. We may or may not. It really depends on how I feel as we're going along. So we just made this really cool cluster, but I want to give it a word or words. See, this is prayer journal. You can put that on your front or somewhere in here. I do like this, faith and hope. So we're just going to cut listen, I did not get all the fussy cutting done that I needed to because of going to see the baby last night. And then when we came home, I was so tired from all of the things that day. So, you know, you can add these little words and phrase things anywhere. I kind of like it there. Let's do that. Well, it was amazing last night because I got to hold her and cuddle her, and my daughter looks great, you guys. She does. She looks great. Kevin is happy. Grandpa was happy. It's definitely a gift from God. I will tell you what, I don't know how, I don't really understand how people don't believe in God. And I know there was a time where I didn't really believe in God, but I can tell you this, being a grandma and seeing a baby, a little tiny baby like that, and hearing about how she came into this world, I just don't know how people don't believe that there is a God in heaven that just loves and cares about them so much. Well, I'm sorry. I am cutting something out and bumped the camera. She was early. Although, okay, I'm going to tell you guys a little secret. And the little secret is this. She was scheduled to be induced on Monday. Not this Monday, but next Monday. So she was even a week early from that. But they thought there was something with the baby that they needed to look at. And the best way to look at it was outside of her body. And I'm just putting this little love sign down here because it just looks really cute with the doily and the fold over. And we don't have to do much else to that page, we could just leave that alone. So when you're doing like clusters throughout your book, use things like dictionary paper, old book paper, printables that look like old book paper. This is a pocket, but things that look like old book paper, go ahead and use those kind of things, you know, as part of your clusters, because they just look fun. So, you know, we could have clustered over here, but because we clustered here and we have this pocket, like, I'm good with that. So, let me just grab a piece of something. Let's see. Do we want to use this? I don't know if I want to use that or not. Because we have tags we can use to create tags for inside. I got to see how deep this is. I don't even know. This might be perfect for here. Oh yeah, those tags are perfect for here. So you guys will get a tag in your kit. Those tags fit perfect in here. So you can add something to that, or you can let it be. Let's get a piece of I have not pulled out enough of lace yet for this project. I'm just saying. Lace. It's a nice piece of vintage looking lace. So we're just gonna take this. Oh, excuse me. And we're gonna cover up the hole, but we're gonna create a little pull tab so that there is a little pull that goes in and out of the pocket itself. Hey there, Michelle. I caught most of your video, but I had to get off because Elizabeth had called me, and she's going to be going home here in not too much longer. No kidding, right? All right, so we're going to add this on this side, and then I'm just going to leave the tag alone because it can be left for journaling, for whatever, right? Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. If you missed Michelle's live, Michelle was talking today about how the people who lurk in the background, behind the scenes kind of stuff, they get back there and they watch. Sometimes they copy us, and it can be very discouraging. It can be discouraging. And Miss Michelle was over there talking about that today. And I got to be honest with you, I feel for her. For sure, because right now she's getting copied pretty often, and that's tricky. Okay, in the little metal tins, which I keep misplacing, in these there's a lot of things. First of all, there's some gemstones in there, because you know we're all a gem, right? We're all gems to God. There's some tassels and some dangle things that you can use as part of your book. Also in there are these buckles, and we're going to be using this lace with this buckle for closure on this book, just so that you're aware of that. You can use brads, you can use charms, you can use anything here, really. So I'm just going to pull out of this one and then replace whatever it is that I use. So I have a little dangle and a little charm. These are, see if this fits on here. There's little pearls in here. Yes, I see that you're verified. I saw that this morning. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to slip this pearl. If you work it, it'll slip over on your pin. Okay, like that. See? Oh, come on. So then you have that little pearl on there. And we're going to go ahead and put this cross on here too. Okay, and then we're just going to go ahead. We're going to stick this straight across here. On the top, I'm going right through. And we're going to clip it. I like to clip it. Oh, come on. You can do it. And then you just have that little clip. So when it's in the pocket. Okay, hang on a second. I may have glued it a little too tight. There we go. So when it's in the pocket, you guys, you can just let that little cross dangle out. And look at how cool that is. Did that not turn on? I'm liking this. That's why I started doing it. Because if people know that I'm clicking on and seeing who's here, the shout outs have been great. So let's do our shout outs. How about it? Sherry Short is in the house. Hello, Miss Jeanette. Estelle is here. Hello, Karen and Regina. Hello, Michelle. Debbie. Kathy Taylor, welcome. Hello, welcome, Karen. Hello, Chris Little. Plus, it makes you guys feel good to hear your name every once in a while, wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say? Hello, Andrea Johnson. Hello, Debbie and Bonnie. Novella is here. There's Ruth and Debbie. We got McKenna and Stephanie Delate, Tammy Troutman, Roxanne Douglas, Jamie March. Hello and welcome, you guys. Welcome. Oh, whoever sent stars, thank you so much. Hey, Shauna. Yeah, plus you guys can give me shout outs back. And it's fun. All right, so there we go. There we go. Michelle, it just is letting those lurkers that you and I talked about, the ones who are not very nice sometimes, know that I can see them. Yes, I see you. I see you. Exactly. I see you. You know what? We can add a gem or two on here too. To just, let's bling it up. Bring on the bling. Let's just put some bling on this bad boy. And this, I just bought a whole box of these. And you can use buttons. I bought a whole box of these for this. I'll have to tell you how to do it. Because they're there. Peekaboo. Yep. They're there. I can tell you how to do it. They're not hard to find. And some people don't even know they can do it. But hey, that's okay. You know what? God loves them too. God loves them too, Michelle. And everyone belongs here. As long as you're nice and do all the nice things, you can stay. Because Jesus loves you. Can't be like all mean and stuff when you're doing a Jesus book. It's hard to do. I'm not a mean person anyhow, but just however you want to cluster those in there, just make them look a little kind of cool. Okay, I think I think the Fabri-Tac is taking the shiny off the back. Because they were kind of shiny and now they look a little cloudy. It'll probably dry clear. Let's watch that one and see if it does it to that one. So there you go, you guys. There's a nice page layout for you to work in your journals to make them fun. Okay, so let's talk about, you guys, I saw most of you guys saying you like the blue envelope for that tuck spot in the back. I have lost my blue envelope. I have lost both my envelopes, to be honest with you. I'm not, oh, here they are. You guys liked the blue one the best, so let's work with the blue one. If you don't have a pretty fancy envelope like this, you can just make your own. Just get a plain old envelope. We are going to use this, so don't get too excited. Use a plain old envelope to do this. And what I do is I just line this up on one side of my cutter, and I trim off the edge there, rotate it around this way, and do the same thing. Just trim that off there. And when you open it, it's going to open like this and like this. So now you have this part and you have this part. And then we're making a little like envelope thing here is what we're making. So just like this is what we're going to do. Okay. Now take some of that paper that I'm sending in, and we're going to mat it on here, just like so. is what we're going to do. But I think I want to back this. I think I want to give this something as a backing, okay? So to do that, let's use, here's dictionary paper. No, is that going to be not enough? It's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. Shoot, shoot, shoot. That's okay. Jimmy Lou has other paper we can use. Okay, let's do this. And you know what I think we're going to do? Is we're just going to put a little marking on here. And we're just going to cut that. We're just going to cut that bottom part off there. Let's see. Grab a pencil. Just line this up on there like this. And I'm putting a mark here and here. We're going to trim that off, okay? We're just making a little extra. Listen, let me tell you about these now. These two pieces here just became these two here just became some really cool tuck spot for in our book. So I'm sitting those with this up here because we're going to make it all one. And then we're just going to glue this onto here. And then we're going to glue this onto over top of this. Do I want to on that? You know what? I think I don't want it on this one. I think I want it on this one. Yeah, that's going to be better. Okay, so we're going to glue it up. All right, so everybody tell me in the comments, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is blue, so that's why sometimes when I'm offering something that's a color, I'm saying, oh my gosh, this is blue, this is my favorite. And then, or you see that I pick and I'm picking blue. So it's your go-to. What's your go-to color? Is it purple? Is it yellow? Is it green? Do you like all the colors? You know, what is it? Tell me in the comments. Purple. I knew that about you, girlie. You bought enough of purple books off of me. Green. You guys liking green? That is awesome. Okay, so we're going to put this down right on here. Like so. And we're just going to press that down. So we're creating kind of this cool journal spot, okay? And we can trim things off using our scissor. Okay, so what I'm going to do is once I have this cut out, we're going to fold it back up again. So there we have that. I'm going to fold this up and we're going to fold this down. Now, we've lost kind of that coverage off to the sides here, but I like it. Our mood, it does. It's to some people, it surely does dictate exactly. Yes, that can happen. So we're going to put this in here like so, but then we have this spot up here. So, where did I put it? Here we go. So we still have some of this pretty stuff that we can do here. So I'm just adding this on here like this. And this is how you can do this, okay? Grab yourself a pencil. Give yourself a little kind of tick mark there. Line those up on your cutter. And just slice those off. And we're going to add that on there. It's a little off, but it's okay. It's going to get covered anyways by the paper. So we're good. So we have this up here. This down here. And then I'm just grabbing I'm grabbing a slice of this here, and this is going to be at the bottom down here. Okay, so we're just creating a place to write. So wherever it is that you want to create a place to write, you can. I'm just gonna round up this corner right there. So how about some hearts? Guys want to throw up some hearts there? Hearts for Laura. Let's give some hearts for Laura. I was telling her yesterday about how we can hang out when she gets bigger. We're going to craft together and do some fun things. And I said, and we'll use glitter, but we have to use glitter outside. And Kevin looks over at me and he goes, what? He goes, you're talking about using glitter? And I said, with her, then I'll send her home. Oh goodness, you guys, my battery is dying. So let's just finish this up and then we'll come back later and we'll work on some more. So we're going to put this here. If I lose you, we're going to put this here to cover this over. I'm going to trim this off here and here and probably put one of those words on here from the thing. And I'm nervous because I know I'm going to lose you. We have 5%. Okay. Let's do this. Right here it says his goodness. Let's not even mess around. Let's get the piece we need. There we go. We can put his goodness here. We could put something at the bottom, whatever we like. And we're just gonna add this on there. It is very pretty paper, and I'm just using some of the extras that were in the ephemera kit that I got. You guys, in the description of the video is a link if you want to get a kit from me for making a journal. There are some of these faith-based kits left. There's a few. I maybe 2 or 3. I'm not even sure. But grab yourself a kit if you like, and be ready to go. There we go. We're just gonna put this right here at the top. It says his goodness. Not my goodness, but his goodness. Yeah, there's nothing better than being a girl. I don't know. I thought there's nothing better than being a mom. The difference between a mom and a grandmom is definitely, there's a difference. So, all right. So we're just going to fold this back up then, you guys. Like here. And like this. And then, you could put a little magnetic closure. You could put you could do a little tuck spot to tuck it under there if you like. One of those little round if you like to do that too. We could have done that, but I forgot about it. Yeah, a huge difference from just being a regular envelope. But I like this because I made it for the sole purpose to slip into this spot back here. So even though it's opened there and we can't really tuck it closed,